Hello, my name is Heather Morris and I'm the Interim Chief of the Aurora Police Department. I want to provide you with more information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred on Thursday, May the 23rd in the city of Aurora. We take any use of force seriously, especially when there is a loss of life. As part of our commitment to transparency, we want to release the facts surrounding a use of force as quickly as possible, even as independent investigations are underway. This critical incident briefing is intended to better provide you with an understanding of what happened based on the facts we know right now. The information we are sharing is preliminary and could change as investigators continue to gather additional details. On Thursday, May the 23rd, 2024, the Aurora Police Department SWAT team was assisting the Denver Police Department Fugitive Unit with surveillance of a suspect wanted on an active warrant out of Denver for attempted first-degree murder. The arrest warrant stemmed from May 5th, 2024, when the suspect was involved in a shooting near East 48th Avenue and Colorado Boulevard in Denver. The suspect was identified as 37-year-old Denver resident Kylan Aaron Lewis. According to the warrant, Lewis shot a 63-year-old man multiple times who was walking in the area. Thankfully, the victim survived. Fugitive teams from Denver and Aurora later learned that Lewis visited an apartment complex in the 300 block of South Ironton Street in Aurora. The teams conducted surveillance on Lewis over the course of 2 days, and the Aurora Police Department SWAT team was requested to assist with the arrest due to the high-risk nature of the warrant. Lewis arrived at the apartment complex just before noon. Officers watched him park a red Chevy Monte Carlo and open the trunk. He was at the rear of the vehicle when SWAT officers approached and gave him commands to get on the ground. At that time, his hands were visible and empty. As you will see, Lewis took several steps and placed his right hand behind his back, out of view. When his hand came back into view, he was holding an object, and one of our officers fired a single shot. You are about to watch body camera footage from 3 officers, beginning with the involved officer, Michael Deek. Officer Deek is a 12-year veteran of the department and has been assigned to the SWAT team for more than 8 years. A word of caution. What you're about to see may be disturbing and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised.
On the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! I'm telling you, dude! On the ground!
In this clip from Officer Deek's body camera, which we have now slowed down, you can see Lewis is near the trunk of the car when officers arrive. Again, you can see his hands are visible and empty. Lewis does not obey commands to get on the ground and instead moves toward the driver's side door. He places his left hand into his pants pocket and his right hand behind his back, out of view. Here is a second perspective from another officer.
He's looking, he's looking, he's looking. Hands! Hands!
Here you can see Lewis's right hand behind his back, out of view. Again, we have slowed down the video. When his right hand comes back into view, he is holding an object and Officer Deek fires a single shot. Here is a third perspective from another officer. I would like to direct your attention to the left portion of the screen, near the driver's side mirror, where Lewis comes into view. Again, on the left side of the screen, you can see Lewis bring his right hand back out in front of him, this time holding an object. Officer Deek fires a single shot. The object was later determined to be a cell phone. Following the shooting, SWAT team officers provided aid to Lewis until medical responders arrived at the scene. Lewis was taken to a nearby hospital, where he later died on Saturday, May the 25th, 2024. Any loss of life is a tragedy for an individual's family, our community, and the officers involved, no matter the circumstances. We understand you may have other questions. I want you to know that we are committed to a complete and thorough investigation. We will share any additional findings once the following investigations are complete. The independent investigation led by the 18th Judicial District Critical Incident Response Team to determine whether the officers' actions complied with state law, and the administrative investigation led by the Aurora Police Department's Internal Investigations Bureau to determine compliance with agency policies and training. Officer Deek remains on paid administrative leave. To the men and women of the Aurora Police Department, I want you to know that I'm proud of each of you for showing up every day to serve our community. I recognize that you often have to make critical decisions with limited information and that you are willing to risk so much of yourselves to keep our community safe. Together we face many challenges, and we will always hold ourselves to high standards because it's what our community expects and deserves. Critical incidents like these are difficult to watch. They involve real people, people with family and friends who love them. I know that nothing I can say can ease the pain this family is feeling. What I can do is ensure that a complete and thorough investigation is conducted and share those findings with our community. We are committed to transparency, and we will always seek ways to improve how we serve the people of Aurora. Thank you.